Scorpio, hey, what's going on? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you back to the House of Luminance. Scorpio, we're here to go over your love energies for the middle 10 days of February of 2023. So let's go ahead and jump right on into that energy. I'm not going to hold you up too long, all right? While I'm shuffling, let me thank you so much for your time. You are truly appreciated. You're truly valued. Thank you again so much for being here. This energy is going to be for all placements of Scorpio, including the Scorpio lover, if you're here in the house tonight, okay? So energies for Scorpio. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it right after this very, very last shuffle for my Scorpios. Right. So your central energy here is opening. We have opening here as your central energy. And then under the deck, we have heartbreak. Okay. So we have opening, and then we have heartbreak. This is actually quite interesting here, the energy that I feel together, because when I'm looking at this, Scorpio, I do feel like there is some sort of like scar that you have on your heart from a past heartbreak, which makes it a little bit difficult for you to be able to get to know people right now. Okay. And that could be true for any other sign, of course, but for you, especially Scorpio, I feel like it affects you on a very, very deep level because there's an issue here of trust. There's an issue here of, do I want to give this person the key to my heart, an opening to my heart? And is this person going to break it? It feels like this person has a very strong vibe. They have a very strong electric touch with you. All right. So if you're not careful, it almost feels, Scorpio, where you could allow this person to kind of just slip into the deep depths that Scorpio likes to dwell, right? This person can allow you to kind of slip into that when it comes to them. And so you're just really trusting, or excuse me, you're trusting yourself to make sure that you don't put put the trust in the wrong person. Oh, that was a mouthful. You're trying to trust yourself to make sure that you don't put the trust in the wrong person to break your heart again, which holy Scorpio, that just sounds just it sounds so sticky. That's not necessarily saying that that's what's going to be happening to you during this time. We don't necessarily know that just yet. We're going to pull some tarot though here and get some clarification. But what this is saying, that just from this point, for what I see, there is just maybe a trust issue that you may have. There's barriers that you have to your heart that make it just a little bit more difficult for somebody to gain access to you in that way. All right. So let's go ahead and continue with your energies here, Scorpio. So, okay, we have the Five of Wands here coming out in the crown of your energy. We have the Knight of Swords here. It's just letting me know already. I feel like there's been some information that's come out, some information about somebody or something. Either this was someone in your past, or this could be information coming out with somebody that you're getting to know now. Okay. Okay. But we're going to keep going here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here in your base. So Scorpio, I feel like on a natural level, though, you definitely want to give your heart. You want to open up. You want to be giving and generous with your resources and just with your heart in of itself. But you also do have the Nine of Cups. So Scorpio, there is a part of you that also feels very content and happy with where you are, just on a personal level. Not necessarily in love, but just on a personal level within your own self. You pretty much have everything you want. Maybe you had to work a little harder, or maybe you didn't have the help that maybe someone in a relationship would have had, but you got there, okay, is what I'm feeling. And so you're at a place, like I said, where you can give because you worked, okay, you built that up, okay. Now, again, there is news. There feels like there's news or information or maybe even rumors that may be coming out about someone's um, about someone's motives, about someone's intentions with you. But I do want you to know, Scorpio, that that is coming from somebody who is also in direct competition with that person. That person wants you, okay? You are on the wow, you're on track to get the 10 of Cups here with this particular person. I think that there could be a foil in the plan here with the heartbreak energy. There could be a foil here because, like I said, somebody is trying to come with you with information, false information, or information that's going to make you, even if the information is true, their intention is to come to you with it, Scorpio, to make that person that you're interested in, they're trying to make that person look bad because they're in direct competition with that person to get your attention. Okay. But the person that they're talking ill about is actually the opposite. That person is actually the person that will bring you happiness and and love. Okay. And also, it feels like if you've had any heartbreak in the past, the person who broke your heart in the past could be very well the person who is trying to sabotage a good thing that's happening right now because they don't want to see you be happy with somebody else. They feel like they're still in competition with somebody. But guess, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me pick this card up off the floor. It fell too far. But you're not in competition with nobody, Scorpio. Okay? Or better yet, let me tell you something. That person is not in competition with anybody. Because the thing is that they had their chance and they blew it. Otherwise, they would still be with you. Okay? So you can't come to me about the person that I'm talking to now trying to put a bad word in my ear about them as if that's going to give you some sort of leg up. Because guess what? Even if you did talk bad about that person and it made me not choose that person, it still don't mean that I'm going to choose you. Right? So like that's the kind of mentality that I feel like that person thinks. They think that they're going to talk bad about the person you're interested in so that you don't choose that person, you choose them. But you're still not going to choose them because they're still not in competition because they already messed that up for themselves back then though, right? With that heartbreak energy. Hold on, y'all. Let me get up and get this card. Excuse me. Okay. So let's continue to clarify. Because, oh, wow. Let me collect my thoughts though too. Because this is a lot. It's really, really a lot. You have an opening. You have a chance to be with somebody and be happy with somebody. And here comes somebody else trying to sabotage that because they think that they are going to be able to win over that other person. Nope, it's not going to happen. Because you already have your eyes set on that person. You already want to give that person a chance. The new person, anyway. You already want to give that new person a chance. And so again, like I said, even if they did talk you out of dating that person, it doesn't mean that you're going to choose them either. Okay? The Chariot, the Devil. Yeah, so the person that's coming to you spreading this news, they're just trying to keep you in a circle. They're trying to keep you in a circle that always leads back to them. They're kind of trying to keep you driving in circles. Okay? We got the 9 of Wands. The old person, they are the source of you being so guarded and having to put a lock on your heart even in the first place with this opening energy. Okay? And it's funny because even when you want to be generous and open and giving to somebody, you still even have to have that little bit of suspicion in the back of your mind that gives you a reason to be guarded. And I'm looking at 2 nines on top of each other. So as well, I'm hearing that you did build yourself up. You did build your self-esteem back up, but it did come with a lot of hurts and a lot of wounds to your self-esteem, a lot of blows to your self-esteem as well. We do have the 8 of Swords. So this is exactly what's going to happen if you end up back with that person. If you allow that person to drive the decisions that you make, they're not doing it for your happiness. They're doing it just to be selfishly happy on their own. Okay? They're trying to trap you up. They're trying to keep you for themselves. Okay? Which is even worse because it's crazy because it's like you don't even deal with them in that way anymore. Maybe you still have to deal with them for some things, maybe you still have to have some sort of communication with them, but they're using that as a way to try to, like I said, put a bug in your ear about this new person that you're finally giving a chance to because they're so wrapped up in not being able to let you go. And then also let me stress as well, Scorpio, that this is less about the new person and more about the old person. Okay, the new person that I see that you're trying to open up to is a good thing. You're going to have great success with them. Sure, you may still be a little bit guarded, but I also sense that there's going to be patience with that person. Okay. So I don't see anything bad coming here with the new energy. The person that's bringing forth this new energy is actually a great thing. It's something that you're gonna want to jump in here with the Fool. The Fool card is under the deck, so you're gonna want to jump in with this person full force. The new person, okay, go there. All right, that old person is trying to steer you back to them, and it's just It just sucks because they haven't changed any. They haven't grown any. Okay. And even if you were considering taking that old person back, this is even showing you how they haven't grown and how they haven't matured because they're still trying to childishly make you decide other things, or they're still trying to manipulate your decision making process. Okay, which is probably something they did before. But let me know, Scorpio, what's going on in the comment box below, y'all. I'm excited for this new person. I'm excited for the new person because this new person, um, it feels like a mystery because feel like I'm talking more about the old person. It's more about you need to steer clear of this old person because it's going to fuck up your shit with the new person. All right. So I know I was trying not to say those words because YouTube be watching. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. I truly value it. You guys are awesome. Make sure that you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. All right. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.